Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Just in time for Christmas, y'all. A lot of people decide they want to read one another, and they're doing it publicly. First of all, we're going to start off with Pastor Jamal Bryant, y'all. It's been reported, y'all, that he has clapped back, honey, at Real Housewives of Potomac star Miss Monique Samuels with his own binder of receipts. If y'all don't follow the show, honey, start following. It's a good show. And yes, well, anyway, yes, Samuels, y'all, accused Pastor Bryant of cheating on his castmate, Miss Giselle Bryant, and claimed that they were faking their relationship for the show. Well, Pastor Bryant allegedly came forward and admitted that he was dating another woman. He explained, yes, I dated a young lady in New York. I've been divorced for 11 years and single. People do date. He said, so when you date, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. This case, he said it didn't. And he also added, y'all, you cannot have a mistress while you're single. So he also said that the reason Monique started the rumors is to distract people from the story that was going to come out about her having a baby with her trainer. And he alleged, y'all, that her best friend Gigi actually leaked the news. He also added that Monique lives in a house, y'all, with a man who has anger management, who doesn't mind expressing volatile behavior, and that Chris needs to take care of CTE. I didn't know what that meant, so I reached out to the pastor, and I'm waiting for a response on that story. But it's a very touching show. If y'all haven't watched Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all need to follow, like Brad was saying. It's very interesting, and and we just gonna pray for all parties involved. And Brad, while we praying for all parties involved, it's interesting.
It's Brad. Petty, is what it is. It's not interesting. It's so petty. That's these people's personal life. This man is a pastor. He has an entire fellowship. Are you serious?
Well,
it's so petty.
If maybe they don't put it on TV, then we wouldn't know about it. But that's neither here nor there. But speaking of petty, Eva and Brad, since we got kind of close to this story, Kenya Moore and Sherry Shepherd, honey, had a few words for each other recently. Now, Kenya started the exchange out during an appearance on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live. Well, host Andy Cohen, and he asked the Real Housewives of Atlanta star which former co-guest she would never want to be on Watch What Happens Live with again, and she unapologetically named Sherry Shepherd. She said, quote, that was probably my worst appearance. She said, I thought she was trying to take over the show. She was very arrogant, so Sherry. And Andy then pointed out that Sherry Shepherd referred to Kenya Moore as Kendra when they were guests together. And Kenya responded, she thought she was still on The View, honey. She didn't know she had been fired. So then she went on to say, Sherry Shepherd responded on Dish Nation on our show. She said, this is what Sherry said. She said, it was so funny because I was trying to remember when I did watch What Happens Live with Kendra, because she calls Kenya Kendra. She said, I was trying to remember. I wish that Kendra could pay me to care like she paid those dudes to be her boyfriend before she got fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then the actress also was referencing previous rumors that Kenya Moore paid men to pretend to be her boyfriend on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So she went on to say, I do remember taking over because it took so long for you to get a thought out of your head. She said, I had to fill up the space. And she also addressed Kenya Moore's comment about The View and said, this is what Sherry said. She said, before I left The View, honey, we won our first Emmy, Kendra. She said, the ratings were never that high since I left. So there you go, Kendra. And that was the readers of 2020.
Listen, we sat there with our mouths open. You can go to my Instagram page. I had to post it because Sherry's so sweet all the time. So when she turned to this other person, I was like, oh, she's from Chicago. And she is from Chicago. Like, I was like, okay, it was an elegant read, but it was a read.
Yeah, she's a comedian. Don't forget.
Ooh,
right.
Yeah, it was one of the best of 2020.
Well, Miss Kenya's an actress, honey, and she know how to read back, baby. This girl, honey, said her words too, honey. She flipped her hair, baby, and said what she had to say, honey. But it was very interesting, though. So, but we loved it, honey. I mean, I'm sure everybody's all friends, honey, and they all probably went and had a cocktail at the end of the day. That's right. That's what they for. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is sugar plums. On the high end, you say sugar plum, and on the low, just say beautiful maroon. That's your color for today.